criminal justice system, the people,
Pimps, addicts, thieves, bums, winos, girls who can't keep an address, and men who don't care.
are represented by two separate yet equally important groups.
A cop, a flatfoot, a bull, a dick, John Law. You're the fuzz, the heat, you're poison, you're trouble, you're bad news.
These are their stories.
The estate of Isaac Hayes in court. They are victorious in the fight to stop Donald Trump from using one of the songs made by the brilliant Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes has passed away, but his court appearances are being carried on by his estate. Yesterday, a federal judge in Atlanta ruling that the Trump campaign has to stop playing "Hold On, I'm Coming." An emergency injunction was filed, claiming that Trump had continued to use the song despite not having obtained a valid public performance license. So odd to think that the Trump people would do something like that without getting the official go-ahead to get it done. And usually they're so good at trying to work within the law, you know. But in this case, they just said full speed ahead.
I've never seen anything like it.
And they said in court, I do order, this is the court speaking, Judge Thomas Thrash Jr. I do order
name. Judge
Trump.
Thrash.
Yeah, that's
really?
a pretty good name. I agree.
I'm sorry. What's your ruling, Judge Thrash?
I might
Can't
even
possibly
lose,
be good.
I might even lose the junior because it takes a little edge off of the thrash.
Uh-huh.
I do order Trump and his campaign to not use the song without proper license. The campaign has no interest in annoying or hurting anyone, said the Trump attorney. Following the ruling, Isaac Hayes' son, Isaac Hayes III, expressed his gratitude. We are very grateful and happy for the decision by Judge Thrash. I want this to serve as an opportunity for other artists to come forward if they don't want their music used by Donald Trump or other political entities. So the legal judgment is in.
More than 30 artists have come forward so far asking Trump not to use their music. Yeah.
You know, there was
including Celine Dion with the Titanic song.
Yeah, she came forward. Yeah. They really, they have trouble clearing music there in Trump rally land. The MAGA North Carolina gubernatorial candidate was apparently a regular at the porn shop, according to the employee. And Albert, that's not necessarily. But we, as you know on this show, have no problem with the porn shop. We have no problem with you being a regular there. We have no problem with whatever your jam is and whatever itch you need to scratch, as long as you're not harming anyone else. However, this particular Republican North Carolina gubernatorial candidate, this guy bought hundreds of bootleg porn videos and went to a porn shop nearly every day of the week in the 90s. Albert, according to the new report, his daily visits to the porn video shop extended into the early 2000s. This is why we mention this story. Not because there's anything wrong with going to the porn shop. Again, if that's your thing.
Yes, sir.
Robinson has run on his evangelical Christian views. He is an ultra MAGA guy. He's been strongly endorsed by Donald Trump. He is super, super straight. And his world of shaming the LGBTQ plus community, whom he once referred to as filth, his positions and hardline stances on everything from abortion to gay rights, as I say, have put him in a category of Puritanism, which seems not to be reflected by daily trips to the porn shop through the late 90s and early 2000s.
Come on. Does
He
not
explained
just-
in a memoir, sorry, Kim, I just was going to mention that he explained in a 2022 memoir that he became a devout Christian in the 1980s, but that locking into his faith took longer than most. A young married father of two, when he was saved by Jesus, he told an audience at a Baptist church in 2021 that the devil doubled down in my life soon after.
There's never been anything like this.
It's
God
all the
told
devil's
me.
fault. Yep, the devil did it.
God told me what I was supposed to do, he says. As I was doing wrong, that voice was in the back of my head. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And yet I still continued in disobedience after being saved. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Both the porn stores, there were two of them, that he frequented, have since closed. I don't know if he still watches porn, said one of the former employees. But the insistence
was wrong, it was stupid, and I'm trying to be a better person.
He definitely was taking his jam to these porn shops on a regular basis.
I mean, do they not realize that if they're someone who's in the public eye, they are being seen at these places? You can't go out and say, porn is rotten and then go to the porn store and act like nothing happened.
Yeah. It does put you in a tough position, I will say that. But as I say, this guy, he is so evangelical about his views on, purity and Christianity. That's why we bring it up. Anna Sorokin, the fake heiress, will compete on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh my God.
That's
Really?
the way they go now.
Look what we're celebrating.
Sure. Pass Sean Spicer in the hall. Maybe get him back on. She's in the middle of a deportation battle. She was the con artist who was convicted of swindling banks, hotels, and even friends in 2019. She built a reputation as a wealthy German heiress named Anna Delvey. That was her cover, She's described as the notorious ankle bracelet fashionista in the press release that was announcing that she'll be on Dancing with the Stars.
Seriously? I mean, this is what we're honoring? This is celebrity. You're a really good criminal. Come be on Dancing with the Stars.
We should
Let's
just
celebrate
have
that.
her dance for her freedom. Dance for her freedom. Dance for citizenship. Dance for some rights.
Yeah, that's right. You want your freedom?
Ooh, it's a wild idea, but it just might work.
It definitely raises the stakes. I'll say
Today on Jail or Dance.
that. Yeah. You need to bring on George Santos.
Hey, Mark. It's George Santos here.
Yeah, George Santos would be fun than Dancing with the Stars.
A lot of people are telling me you're a liar.
So here is what, maybe you can check on it, Albert. I mean, I don't think it's unprecedented that they have people there who are like her. I mean, Anna Sorokin, she's fighting to stay in this country, and she's also involved in, she's had legal judgments against her, as we've said. She's literally wearing that ankle bracelet. But she started house arrest in October of 2022. But anyway, the deal is that I believe this forum has had others. I'm trying to think. Others who have sort of fallen into that category. So what made me think of it was when Kim said, what are they doing? What is this coming to? I'm thinking, I think it's not their first rodeo when it comes to having people on who might have a criminal record. But again, she'll be on with former NBA star Dwight Howard, actor Tori Spelling, Jen Tran, the Bachelorette lead, and I believe those are the ones that I see listed here. So
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I mean, it's mostly, kind of lower level celebrities, maybe a few athletes, but it's not your whole claim to fame is your criminal history.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's infamy. So now she did start her house arrest in October of 2022. she's going to be, it's okay. They let her compete with the ankle bracelet, I guess.
They had Carol Baskin on of Tiger King fame, season 29. Sean Spicer. I'm just looking up just these random.
Yeah, those are people who had a little radioactivity around them. Sure.
Yes. Olivia Jade, who was part of the whole college admission scandal.
Yeah.
Lori Loughlin's daughter.
Yeah.
Hard to do those kicks with the ankle bracelet on. I mean, that's a workout.
I mean, that's another instance of dancing for her freedom that just proves the point that she is, and she has more obstacles to overcome.
Well, for it to truly be fair,
oh Lord,
all the contestants should have to wear ankle bracelets to really make it, and that's the way I feel it should be done. And I think that would add another element that has been absent from Dancing with the Stars. She has been under house arrest, as I mentioned, and it looks like she overstayed her visa. She's supposed to return to her native Germany. They did the Inventing Anna. I don't know if you saw it. I believe it was a series. I want to say it was on Netflix or So anyway, she's doing the most American thing that you can do when you're trying to avoid prosecution. She's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So many people became famous for bad things and were able to kind of segue into something different, she said. Yeah, look at the guy running for president. There have been 30
maybe a Kim Kardashian fan as well,
Oh, right. She's controversial, right? But she's 33rd season of Dancing with the Stars. Wow.
Also on the list, Paula Dean, Tom DeLay. I'm more.
Oh, right. Thank you. Those are far more accurate, at least in terms of being infamous. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they were famous for other reasons first, right? A politician, a chef, what have you. This woman, like her only thing, the only reason we know of her is because she swindled people.
That's true. And those other things you're talking about were really falls from grace, right? They had achieved a lot and then they fell into infamy, or they fell out of the high position in society they had, or whatever, in show business and politics, whatever. So that's a fair point. Paula Dean, yeah, butter, exactly. And finally, I'll just note it again, although we've already noted it on the show a couple of times, the 17-year-old suspect in the weekend shooting of San Francisco 49ers rookie wide receiver Ricky Pearsall is being charged with attempted murder. And Brooke Jenkins, the San Francisco DA, made that announcement. Pearsall, and again, it's remarkable because he's 23 years old, and Albert, who's the commissioner of sports on this show, told us that not only did he walk to the ambulance after being shot, he was shot in the chest.
Yeah. But
he was on the practice field, apparently, today. Isn't that what you said, Albert?
Yeah, today or yesterday. I'll try to find the clips, but he's running routes, and I think John Lynch, the general manager of the 49ers, said it's just miraculous that he's doing that already.
Really, really is. Wow.
Albert, thank you.
Anyway, that, my friends, is Law and Disorder.
Tune in again next time for more Law and Disorder on The Mark Thompson Show.
All right, that's it. Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.